playing this card every day of the year throughout the year? If it was that serious, why do we only see it then when it's political silly season, as you say?
The rest of us have decided politics is for a particular group of people, and we bear with them.
Okay.
So we allow them to do their thing. They get into office, and then the rest of us go on with our lives. And that is the saddest part about how our community operates. We imagine that the politicians are playing in their own small field, playing their own small game, without realizing that that small game they're playing is affecting the rest of us. And 2007 should have taught us. Actually, I became a politician after 2007. Before that, I had never thought I would do politics. Because I realized that as we watch these guys play their game, they can actually stop the rest of us from going on with our lives. They can literally grind the country to a halt just by their bad manners.
Ngunjiri, on a normal day, Kenyans really don't care who you are, man. So we do business with each other. You're traveling from one point to the other. Do you know who's the owner of that vehicle? No. Kenyans really
do you ever
don't
ask
care.
Who the pilot? The pilot is from what tribe? When you get
don't
to a
really
plane?
care. You don't even care about the kanjos coming to your business. All you know is, I need to pay this guy, else my business is closed. But here we find ourselves then in these spaces where the political class will come and spew these narratives, yet those who are seated there will clap and smile with them and let them continue with their silliness on that space, that platform that they have been given. That would also be in places of worship. This has happened. What then must individuals surrounding that person at that time do to stop it there and then? For example, Hassan, if the president who spoke last and the deputy president who spoke second last called him out on the utterances that he made, that would have been a game changer. But we don't see that happen.
They'll most probably argue that they didn't want to make it a big thing. They didn't want to highlight and focus on it. And then now people are focused on it. So now everybody is working backwards. I've been in political settings and somebody will say something really nasty. And you're sitting there and you're like, okay, do I want to move from my prepared speech to deal with that person? Or am I just going to hope that
it doesn't blow up?
It doesn't blow up. And let's hold my fingers, cross my fingers and hope that it's going to end here. And then a lot of the times it ends there. But then every now and again you have a Hassan that doesn't end there. And then you now have to start dealing with the issue of you were seated there, you didn't do anything about it. Does it mean you support it? And you have to start also backpedaling. And the problem about it is, again, that issue of we are not very good at correcting people. And very few politicians will correct another politician, even if he misbehaves in front of you. You're like, you know what? Nishauri yake, he'll be sorted. So a lot of politicians who are in that function are saying, you see, I knew Hassan was going to get in trouble. And they most probably spoke after him. But they're like, you know what? Let me not be the one who lights the fire.
The president was sitting right there. The president sat next to him 2 feet away and could have said,
I don't want to be the one who triggers the backlash. Let me see whether it is actually going to be a backlash or hope it might not be there.
So politicians allow yourselves to trip each other up and just allow yourselves to continue
because
misbehaving.
Again, very few